This is Do You Hear What I Hear? This is in the key of G. This is a really simple way to chord along to this really fun Christmas carol. I hope you have a lot of fun. Make sure to stop the video. Right below the video in the description, you will find the link to the chord sheet, and it'll make a lot more sense as you print it out and follow along. All right, so the chords that we have is G, B, B minor, C, D, and then E minor. So let's go through those chords. I'm going to find G right here. Look for this group of 3 black notes. Play the G that is tucked in between those 3, B, and then D. And that's our G major chord, okay? All right, then I'm going to kind of scoot down here and play these other chords in this order, moving up. So we're going to play B minor next, and that is found by playing the B, which is kind of to the right of the 3 black notes. B, D, F sharp plays that B minor chord. Okay, it's kind of a curved line, white, white, black. Okay, and then that B, all you do is move this second note that you're playing up to the black note. We have B, D sharp, F sharp, and that's our B major chord, okay? All right, then we have C, C, E, G. C is always found by the group of 2 black notes to the left of there. C, E, G is our C major chord, okay? Move up 1 set of notes, and then we're gonna play the black note with our middle finger. D, F sharp, A. Makes a triangle shape, okay? And then our last and final chord is our E minor, E, G, B. Pretty simple. Okay, so what left hand is going to be doing is just playing single notes. We're going to keep it really simple. So when we play G chord up here, we're just going to play single G note. Okay, then we're going to play B to B chords up here, C, single note, D, single note, and then we're going to open up our thumb for that E note. And so I'd recommend pinky stay on G, line up these 5 fingers and keep this hand here the whole song. And then when you play that E, just open up that 1 single time with that thumb, okay? All right, so the rhythm that we're going to do to bring that 2 hands together, I'm going to kind of walk through it by adding in the vocals, and then we'll break down the rhythm for you. So it looks like this. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite's, with a tail as big as a kite's. Okay, so the rhythm, this song is written in 4/4 time signature, so it works really good with this rhythm I call 1-2 ratio. We're doing together, then just the right hand, together, then just that right hand, together, right, together, right, together, right, together, right. You could practice that on any of those chords, just getting your hand used to that, bringing those 2 hands together in that nice, steady marching rhythm. It's a good foundation to begin to play along. All right, here we go. Let's work on this together. So let's talk about the patterns first. So verse 1, 2, 3, 4 are the exact same. So there's nothing new. Once you learn verse 1, you've learned it all. And then in the first 4 lines, it looks like every other line is repeating. So lines 1 and 3, 2 and 4 are the same. And then that kind of a star dancing in the night, those next 3 lines is probably the trickiest part of the song. So we'll walk through that as well. So let's work on that G, D, G starting us out. Actually, I'm going to start up here with the G. Said the night wind to the, here, we're just going to go little lamb. So we didn't have enough time in that first line as well as the 3rd line. You're going to kind of go through it like this. Said the night wind to the little lamb. Okay, next line is just a G. Do you see what I see? Echo there. Way up in the sky, little lamb. Again, that kind of was quick. Do you see what I see? Echo here. Then we're going to pick up this E minor here. E minor is in position with our right hand. Thumb opens up to this E here. A star, a star.
Okay, B minor is this curved line, B in the bass. Dancing in the night with notice how I use fingers 1, 2, 3. That's just preference. Okay, with a tail as D triangle here, D in the bass. Big as a B curved line. Kites with a C. Tail as D triangle, D in the bass. Big as a G. Kites. Okay. So break that kind of the verse into 2 sections. The first 4 lines could be a section where lines 1 and 3 are the same, lines 2 and 4 are the same, and then break it up into that last 3 lines where you sort of work through those minor chords, building in that B and the B minor. There's a lot going on with the hands, the finger changes. If you choose to use fingers 1, 2, 3, I do fingers 1, 2, 3 for the B and the B minor. That's just preference as well. Feels good. You figure out what feels good for you. So I'm going to play it beginning to end. You can play along with me when you find you mess up. Just find the next line that you can hop in with me and keep going. You can also slow down the playback speed in the settings if you need to as well. Here we go. Said the night wind to the little lamb, do you see what I see? Way up in the sky, little lamb, do you see what I see? A star, dancing in the night with a tail as big as a kite's, with a tail as big as a kite's. Said the little lamb to the shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? Ringing through the sky, shepherd boy, do you hear what I hear? A song, high above the trees, with a voice as big as the sea, with a voice as big as the sea. Said the shepherd boy to the mighty king, do you know what I know? In your palace warm, mighty king, do you know what I know? A child shivers in the cold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Let us bring him silver and gold. Said the king to the people everywhere, listen to what I say. Pray for peace, people everywhere. Listen to what I say. A child sleeping in